Okay, so here we are at Burbank House and Garden, and we're continuing our series, I guess, of the people behind the businesses. So this is always a fantastic place to come to, and we know that a lot of you guys have been here because we say you've got to go and have a look at this place. It's fantastic. This is Vicky, and Vicky is the brains behind the outfit here, and we'll meet the brawn behind the outfit in just a moment. But firstly, Vicky, well done on what you've achieved here. It's fantastic. Now, just tell us a little bit about yourself. Now, have you come from a horticultural background at all?
No, I haven't. I've come from a retail background.
Yeah.
So I worked in retail and management for about 10, 12 years. And basically got thrown into the world of horticultural by my husband.
Yeah.
We had a little store at Kincumber, and which was meant to be just a little 1 month off, and then I took time off. I was teaching and was helping him out 3 days, and then the month turned into 7 years. And basically I had to learn everything on the spot because he had responsibilities of wholesaling, so I was left, so I basically had to learn on the job as I went. So and then we came here 3 years ago and took on this place, and as you can see, it's a bit of a monster, but I've got great staff that help me.
So that 1 month certainly has expanded into something a bit?
Yeah, very quickly expanded into, we were running the 2 stores up until July this year. Mm-hmm. And now we have another store in the making, but that's news for next year.
Okay, yeah.
We'll keep that still under the lid, but it's exciting to be able to be creating something else new as well.
Fantastic. Okay, so you mentioned Gary before. Now we're going to swing around to Gary. So Gary, you've been in horticulture a bit longer than that. Tell us about your journey in horticulture.
My journey in horticulture, I'm the 3rd generation horticulturalist nurseryman in the family. My grandfather first started off at Tuggerah in about 1946, and ever since I was young I've grown up in the whole industry, and that's pretty well what I've sort of known and what I've always done. Yep.
So you were still involved in production?
Yeah, more in production. We used to supply some of the chain stores, but that all changed over time, and the whole industry over my time has changed a lot from when it originally started off when I was a kid.
Okay, all right. So, if you want to swing back around to
Here
us.
we go.
So we've met the man that's responsible for it all, for that 1 month, which is fantastic. We're pleased that 1 month happened. Tell us about the rest of your family. How many children do you and Gary have?
So I have 2 children. I have Luke, who's 24, and he's from my first marriage. And Gary and I have a beautiful daughter, Ellie, who is 11 going on 24. So she keeps us on our toes. Ellie comes in and helps out sometimes. That's when she wants some extra pocket money, that she'll come and put her hand up and say to Phil if she got any work that he can do. Luke has different interests, so he'll just poke his head in when he wants something for free. Okay, so in the 3 years that you've been on this side, it's been a fairly turbulent 3 years for retail, and a very good 3 years for garden retailing. But what have been some of the struggles over those 3 years, and what have been some of the good things over those 3 years? Okay, we'll start off with the bad. So the struggles over COVID was, I think everyone was saying, but was working the 7 days, having to deal with the rules and regulations and actually dealing with the public. I kind of was out on the gate pretty much 7 days a week. There towards the end in the last second lot of lockdown, and just dealing with customers that didn't want to adhere to the rules. That was probably, I think I got PTSD from that. But then, there's the highs of how quickly our team was able to come together, and we worked well together, even though it
actually had to close the gate because there was just too many people and had to close for half an hour just to give us some downtime to regroup. So, and obviously the highs of it is the sales. I mean, that's, you know, you always love to see those lovely figures rolling in. So that's probably, but probably my highlight of all of it was just how well our team gelled and how well we all were there to support each other.
Which is fantastic, and it is a really good team here, and an ever-changing team. And as we've been saying, one of the big challenges forward will be managing that team. So that's something that all of us have got to struggle with. It's been 3 years since you've been here, and we didn't see it at its worst, but you've described it at its worst, and the pile of rubbish that was at the back, and everything outside of this wall and the whole thing. And like we said, there's been a huge lot of work gone into it, and the improvement's fantastic. Now, tell us about how that was rewarded last year with an award.
Well, basically, I forgot about that part. So we were able, last year we put ourselves up for, in the NGINA for Nursery of the Year. And we achieved that. And we won the award for our category. So that was an icing on the cake and a high moment.
Fantastic.
And we've put ourselves up again because we're glutton for punishment again this year. I guess for me, by doing this, is it kind of, we look back on the things that we needed to be better at. So it kind of makes us go back, revisit those areas and implement those things that we needed to improve on. So it's pretty exciting. So hopefully come December we may
see how it all goes this year.
Maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for sharing all of that with you.
Thank you.
All the best for the awards coming up this year. And a huge congratulations to everyone involved. And we love working with you guys because you take everything on, and you're always looking to do more and to be better, and you're achieving it. So well done, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.